our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. The Bosnian Mirsad Bektic, 5 years younger than Hawaii's Russel Doane. Everything else is virtually identical. To officially get things started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Manchester Arena in Manchester, England, for UFC 204, Bisping versus Henderson 2, presented by Gears of War 4, available on October 11th on Xbox One and Windows 10. Get Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition and play now. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 14 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Honolulu, Hawaii, USA, Russel Doane. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding an undefeated professional record, 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, by way of Srebrenica, Bosnia, Mirsad Bektic. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
Yves Levine, our referee, for our first fight of the night, live on pay-per-view. Carly and Christy are here. Mike Goldberg, Brian Stan. We are set. For Mirsad Bektic and Russel Doane. Here we go. Yellow trunks for Bektic, southpaw stance. Russel Doane in the black trunks. He'll switch back and forth, Brian. And he comes out swinging.
And that's exactly what he did against Pedro Munoz. He was really the sharpest and the fastest we'd seen him start. Slipped up in that fight, and Munoz, who could just catch you anywhere, caught him in a guillotine. But Doane wanted to test the knee.
Put it up.
Groin strike there, and Bektic wants to get started right away. Doane wants to test that lead knee of Bektic, see if he can take some leg kicks there.
Kicks up.
As he recovered from injury and had a long layoff.
Bektic, 6 of his 10 wins by knockout. Good combinations. Man, he's quick.
His boxing is so sharp, and his footwork, feet, hips, always underneath them to deliver power, get in and out of the pocket quickly. And there's the entry for the double leg. So smooth and powerful. And when he gets on top, man, he is aggressive.
To say the least.
Really showed that in his last fight against Lucas Martins, where that was his best performance date in the UFC. He had a ton of hype and momentum behind him, and then this massive layoff due to injury.
Started his MMA training, as I mentioned earlier, when he moved to the U.S. at age 10 in 2008.
Doane coming in on short notice. He's choosing to tie up Bektic here. Maybe save some energy, see if he could get a stand-up from the ref. Abandon that now. Now he's trying to roll through, get wrist control, get back to his feet. Well done from Russel Doane.
Hold the cage. Keep an eye on the cardio of Doane as he's tossed back down by Bektic.
Right away, one thing sticks out. The size isn't an advantage. Doane, a massive bantamweight, looks really actually good at 145 pounds. Not being overpowered here by Bektic.
Took the fight on Monday. Brian said traveled from Portland. Still a long way. That said, it's the middle of the night here, Brian, so there isn't that big time change for the North American fighters.
Absolutely. They stayed on U.S. time. They've all been going to the gym at 3 and 4 in the morning to train. And really here, Bektic's got to think strategy. Does he want to stay tied up? He's taking some deep breaths here. He's looking for the suplex. He had success in the feet when he separated. I wonder why he wasn't let go here and maybe go back to his boxing.
Trying to drag Doane back down to the mat. Good takedown defense by Russel Doane.
And really excellent balance.
And as I say that, he's down, but let's see for how long, Brian.
Costs you a lot of energy coming back up. That taxes the legs. Carrying Bektic's weight.
Bektic trained karate, boxing, and wrestling in Nebraska. Joined American Top Team in 2011. That's where he turned professional. Again, trying to drag Doane into his world.
Now one hook in. Both hooks in, but his back is against the fence. Hard to finish a rear naked choke here. You see Doane trying to relax, catch his breath. He's going to try and work and fight for wrist control and then spin inside the guard.
A lot of time on the clock. Doane trying to survive here. Don't forget, Gears of War 4 available October 11th on Xbox One and Windows 10. Play today with the Ultimate Edition.
Bektic cranking on the neck, trying to stretch him out and get the form underneath. Well defended by Doane, who now continues to carry Bektic's weight. This is grueling for Russel Doane.
Which, Brian, may very well be the reason why Bektic chose to make it this style of fight, even though he was having success on the feet.
Absolutely, and after, a near 500-day layoff, too, just trying to get his rhythm, his feel back for that octagon. It's almost like making your debut all over again when you've had that long a layoff. Oh, he may have this now. Now he's stretched out under the chin.
It is all over! Mirsad Bektic by submission. His 5th career first-round finish.
What was the time on that?
Very impressive. After a layoff like that, came out, dictated the action on the feet, took him down, was patient, waited for the right opportunity. When he got both hooks in, was able to stretch Doane out and get the finish.
Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Here you see it. Drags him down to the mat. From here, starts working, getting the hooks in. One hook, second hook. Initially couldn't finish the rear naked choke, so just couldn't stretch Doane out enough to get the form underneath the chin. Able to do so here. Really pulled back, and there you can see the form slides down beneath the chin, and Doane's got no choice.
Submission victory turned in by Mirsad Bektic. Time for our official decision, brought to you by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Mirsad Bektic.
Second career win by submission, both by rear naked choke. He's fired up. He'll visit with Brian.
All right, folks, I'm here with your winner, Mirsad Bektic. Mirsad, 497 days you had to wait for your return to the octagon.
Yes, sir. I wasn't waiting, though. I was getting ready for Kyle Jury last time, right after my fight against Lucas Martins in Vegas. I had no layoff. I mean, people that don't work get laid off. I've been working. I work every day. Nobody works like me. And, that's 4 wins in UFC, 2 decisions. I beat up a great wrestler. I beat up a grappler. I beat up a stand-up guy. And I just submitted a guy. So, hey, that sounds like I can do it all. I can beat anybody.
Now, every time I call a featherweight fight, you text me when I'm octagon side live on TV. Always wanting to fight whoever's fight I'm calling. Is there a name you have in mind? Is there someone in the top 15 you'd like next?
Well, I was ranked number 14, and while I was out, I felt like the featherweight division was kind of like lackluster. So I believe everybody, that's ahead of me better step their game up, because I get better. I got better this whole week. I was studying. I just got better today. I know what I need to work on. So everybody better watch out, because I'm coming. I mean, you can't mess with it. It's fate. It's predestined. I'm going to be the champion. Dana, I want some chicken, man. I'm hungry. My mom's birthday just passed. She got to eat, man.
Well, you look better and better every time in the octagon. It's so great to have you back. Ladies and gentlemen, Mirsad Bektic.
Hey, I just want to thank everybody that helped me during recovery. Thank my coaches, my family, my whole team, American Top Team, my manager. Thank you all. In England, it's been a pleasure and a privilege. Come on, stand up. Let's go.